After what just happened in the game on Sunday, there's all this love for Josh Dobbs. Where's the love for the center on this one?
I don't need any of the love. What he did was pretty incredible.
Takes a tackle at the 15-10. Touchdown! Josh Dobbs! Let's go!
Now be honest though, Jaren Hall goes out of the game there. Josh is about to go in. What was going on in your mind?
I need to get a snap with him as soon as possible because I had not taken one with him. I told Austin Schlottman pregame, I was like, should I probably get a snap with Josh? Or he's like, yeah, you probably should, but there's not really time. I was like, all right, whatever. Like, Jaren's a guy, let's do it. Sure enough, second drive.
Yeah, we all saw that video. I think it's kind of made its rounds about you guys gathering there. How did that start? Was that you just headed to the sideline?
Yeah, so I had heard from some of this because Josh did some scout team stuff earlier in the week. So I heard from the scout team guys that his cadence was a little different, and we hadn't heard it at all. So we basically kind of dumbed down the cadences to like 3 or 4 of the ones that we'd use for the game. And I was like, we need to hear every one of them.
Just how different can they really be?
Yeah, it's a big timing thing. That's a huge weapon we use offensively up front.
Dobbs back to pass on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown!
Kind of time it up a little bit so we can come off the ball a little bit quicker than the D-line. And if there's just like a little bit of a pause or if there's a little bit of a stutter or if he's just slower with his cadence, that's when false starts happen. That's when bad things happen.
Which is incredible because you have a Sunday scratch in Christian Darrisaw, your starting left tackle. David Questenberry gets his first start as a Viking. You guys had 1 false start penalty, second drive. Josh wasn't even in the game yet.
Yeah.
How does that even happen?
Yeah, I don't know. TQ did an awesome job. He kind of found out pregame that he was going to play. And it was an away game, so there was silent cadence, which DQ hasn't gotten a ton of reps with me with my silent. Obviously, Josh hasn't. It was kind of a different procedure for him, so we were all kind of learning on the fly.
At one point in the game, your offensive line coach, Chris Cooper, was in your faces saying, this is a moment that will define the rest of your season.
Yeah.
This will be a defining moment.
How do you think the way that you guys played on Sunday can affect the way that you play moving forward?
Yeah, momentum in this league is really important, and especially the kind of good momentum we have. And there were some things that happened in that game that in my 5 years, you lose those games 9 times out of 10. I think of the safety, I think of the fumble return to the 1-yard line, and our quarterback going down, obviously with Josh coming in. And so there were so many reasons for us to not win that game. It's not overstated, it was a team win. And so for everyone to pull together like that, it's awesome. And that's why Coach Cooper was kind of firing us up there on the sideline. Coach Flores actually, after the fumble on the 1-yard line, he comes running over the O-line, dapping us up, like, we got you. And that was pretty cool. I haven't had many D coordinators kind of hype up the O-line, so there was just a different energy, a different level of effort.
A lot of guys, especially this week, have talked about the culture, and because of all of the injuries you guys went through the past few weeks and the key players that have been out and next man up and stuff, you hear the word culture so often. It just feels more reverent right now for this team. What does culture or that word mean to you with this particular group of guys?
You can feel it in different games when everyone's all in.
Let's go win the game up front. Touches on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
The defense is riding for the offense, and it's more fun to play that way. Harrison Smith mentioned that a few weeks ago when we had one of the early wins of the season. He was like, this is what it's supposed to feel like. That win on Sunday, I told some guys, it felt like a playoff win. It felt different. The plane ride felt different. That was one of the more fun wins I've definitely had as a Viking.